Okay, so today we have Nicole with us to talk about some Striate Mosaic, and we think we might have found something. Nicole, what do we look for when we're looking for Striate?
Sure. So when we walked into this little paddock here, we found this quite stunted plant, which is the first thing that drew me over to it. But also, if you have a really close look up on some of the young leaves, you can see a mottling, which it's a little faint. It's hard to see, but it's a mottling on the leaves. It kind of goes white, pale green and darker green on the leaves. So you always look at the younger leaves, and you can sort of see here, it's really nice. You can see on that dark green, you can see these little tiny white flecks. So we suspect this might be Striate Mosaic. So
we're going to take some samples now, Nicole. How do we do that?
cool. I've just sterilised my scissors because we only take a leaf sample for testing for viruses. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take the young leaves from this, the ones that have those symptoms on them. So I'm just going to cut off the leaves like that, and they can have a nice close look and get rid of the muck that's on there. But I can really nicely see the symptoms now of what I think is a Striate Mosaic. So what I'm going to do is just pop them into sample bag, and I'm just going to trim them so they fit. This makes it easier to transport, and I don't need that bit. So we're going to take this sample back to the lab, and we'll be able to diagnose and see if it is Striate Mosaic.
So we've taken a few samples today, Nicole, and do you find much Striate around in the Burdekin, or where is it found?
So Striate is only found in the Burdekin, so it's a Burdekin own product, and it's found in patches. So we don't find it widespread everywhere, but it's found in specific patches, and those patches don't really move very much, and we're still trying to work out why that is.
It's in the soil, right?
It's in the soil, so it's associated with particular soil patches in the Burdekin, mostly along the river, and both in Home Hill and in Ayr, so it's kind of in different patches along there.
Okay.
So it can be really, really devastating, but you know, in the newer varieties we don't know much about how they perform. So it's one of the reasons we're out here doing some sampling of known patches where we know where Striate was, to see if maybe it's still around.
No, that sounds good. Very good. Thank you very much.
No worries.